Hey guys, it's CurlyMichael here, and I had a girlfriend for a good 4 months. Yep, definitely had a girlfriend for a good 4 months. Ah, I got her glorious amounts of things with how little I make. Like, ah, I flew her from New York to Texas, and we got to see the tiniest skyscraper and the world's biggest shovel in Texas. Paid for half of her nails and hair as well. Mm-hmm. Oh, I really enjoyed that visit. And then from there on, I asked her to be my girlfriend. I really enjoyed all the time that I've had with her for the past 4 months, even though it was extremely long distance. Just when we were about to go on our December trip, I was going to visit New York. I paid a good sums of money too. 450 for the plane ticket and or 560, and then 400 and something for the rooms. Just when the window of cancellation is out, like a week after, I have to open my big mouth and talk about even more future stuff, because that's what we love to talk about, was trying to build together. How do we build a loving relationship together? And I provided her food for at least once a week. I gave her money for food, got her stuff that she needed. Uh, like right now, the last package got sent. It's some awesome Puma shoes, and then I also sent her some skincare stuff. Gosh, I love that woman. She was beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and smart too. She knew four languages, and I wanted to learn all of them. Dad's side's Guinea, and mom's side was Haiti. And the big question that was about religion at the end, and I did not want to convert to Muslim, and she wanted her children to be Muslim, and it went on for quite a bit that night. It's crazy to think how a phone call that lasted 12 minutes feels like an eternity compared to the 4 glorious months of going back and forth. I really did want to move in with her. I really did want to build a life with her. But that one thing was I disagreed with. I did not want my children to be Muslim. And she did. She wanted me to convert to Muslim, and I said no. Not even give it a try. I did not even want to give it a try. That was the one thing. That was the one line in my heart that said no. I cannot. And I had to be the one to break up in this situation. I took headstrong, just as she was headstrong and didn't want to convert to my what I believe. And I had to end the relationship then and there. All the gifts that I gave her and stuff, I'm very glad that I did. That was really important to me. That was really like it showed. It showed how much I loved her. I got to have one meal that she made home cook. And that was with the first trip. Extremely spicy. I got red. I got that white man taste buds. But it was great. It was truly great. I hope she uses all the clothing that I got her on that one trip that we had. And then I got this thing called Body Raven, and that was a pain to figure out how to get. Finally got one jumpsuit. And that was cool. I gotta see it. That was the last photo I think of her I've seen of her was that. That was some cool videos. Yep. And I gave her roses like in uh, on Halloween and got her a Halloween costume. But she told me her first Halloween costume, and I got that. I'm the only one that can say that. There was a whole thing with the whole thing with the Halloween costume stuff. I'll make a separate video on that, just like the airplane stuff. But it will probably be in its own little video. I do not regret any of the time that I spent with her. We've had like hours upon hours of conversations on the phone. There was a couple of weeks during time periods that she had to study or was having emotional issues and radio silence for like two weeks. I believe it was the first time was in August, maybe a week of radio silence, and then November hit radio silence, and then it got better and better and better, and then I opened my mouth and said what I said when we got the subject of wanting to move things forward, and we couldn't see. There was giant walls. She was basically a mirror of what I wanted in a woman, besides the Muslim part. And that was pretty important for her. And obviously, it was important for me that that wasn't for me and what I wanted for my children. So, I haven't posted in this channel in a long time. This is like the main channel, and I'll probably clip some of the short stuff maybe. But yeah, make sure to conversate all of that. We conversated at first, but I didn't know that Muslim women can't have a choice of having a significant other believe in something different. And I should have known that. I should have done my research. And I apologize to you. All right? I apologize. If she ever sees this video, cool. If she doesn't, this is for me because I really do like making videos of just important stuff that happened, milestones in my life. She put a fire under me to really find a job, and I wanted to support anything that she wanted. I really did. Absolutely anything besides the Muslim thing. Thank you for being in my life, and you are a part of this great journey. And one of my favorites. One of my favorites, indeed. Ironically, we didn't do anything intercourse related. Your boy's still a man, man is a virgin. Yep. Yep. But if I had intercourse with her this trip, and it really was feeling like it was building up to all that, I don't know what to do with myself if I didn't open up that question. That was very important to me. That's my favorite part was I'm pretty sure the first sentence she said was that we're a match made in heaven. And I really clinged on to that. And then later down the road, she still believed that until that moment. And after all that, after all I've done and all I tried to do, and she really appreciated all the things that I tried to do for her. She still respected me in the end. Respected my decision. And I love that a lot. Before I asked her to be my girlfriend, we asked each other what it would be like if I was the opposite sex and what if she was the opposite sex, what she would want and what I would want. Well, what I would wanted was a man to provide for me, a man to take care of my feelings emotionally, and then to satisfy uh, whatever need. That's what I remember. And you know what she said? To be respected. To be respected is what she said if she was a man. And that was about it. She never really told me the other one. But if she was a man, the only thing she told me was being respected. So she showed me love at the end, even after we were such in pain, both of us. In the end, she showed her most valuable love that she could possibly do. I really didn't know what I was going to do. So thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. A little part of Curly Michael's life. Bye bye. I'll make more videos soon.